Well, continuing with our exclusive interview series with CD2 congressional candidate Chuck Wooten, we're here to ask next, where do you stand on the border issue, Chuck, and on immigration for that matter, which is not the same issue?
I'm so glad to hear you say that, because it's absolutely two separate issues. And this is where candidates, and I've been hearing them as I go around, and when they talk about one, they talk about it synonymously with the other, and it's absolutely two separate issues. I'd like to tackle them one at a time, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about securing the border. That is the top priority for this congressional district. And if any candidate tells you it's not, they're wrong, and I'll tell you why. My position on securing the border is secure the border, period. There's no and then, and that's what a lot of candidates will say also, secure the border and then. No, you secure the border, period, because the Washington establishment will tell us that the border, and they use the term porous a lot. Well, let me tell you, I go down to that border and I go to the ranches and I drive around, and let me tell you, it is not porous. The border is wide open. And it's not all people looking for a better life. It's the drug cartels. It is huge business. And we're letting them come over with impunity, doing what we want, filling our population here in America. It's not just a Southeast Arizona issue either. This is an American issue, because the drugs that are coming over are going all over the country. And they're coming through unfettered. So when the drug cartels are doing what they're doing, they're actually making the rules, because they're not having any resistance. And when they make the rules, we all lose. So not only are they making the rules, but they're winning.
Yes, they
and
are.
That's absolutely unacceptable. My position on the border is secure it, period. And people say, well, how are you going to do that? Well, as a freshman congressman, I'm not sure I can do it, but I know one thing that I can do, and that's garner support. And that's by teaming up with like-minded representatives like myself in the border states, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California, and really getting those folks down here. I'm not going to come down here and go to the fence for a photo op. We've seen that. We've done it ad nauseum. It's not going to happen on my watch. I'm going to bring the people down here that can make a difference. Congress still, by the Constitution of the United States, holds the purse strings of this country, and every federal agency is subject to those purse strings. And I know from being in the federal government for as long as I have been, if their budget is under threat, they will improve their operations. That's what it will take, and I'm just the guy with the backbone to stand up and do that. Now I'll talk for just a minute about immigration. Immigration reform, comprehensive immigration reform. Let's call it what it is. It's amnesty. Amnesty, in whatever form it takes, is bad for this country for a lot of different reasons. First, I want to say that our imperial president, with his pen and his phone, has been signing by executive fiat and granting amnesty to particular groups. Now, he's told the Congress of the United States that if by this summer he doesn't get delivered to him a comprehensive immigration reform bill that he can sign, he's going to continue doing it by executive fiat. No, can't be. So why is this bad for the country? And why are so many people in both parties so quick to compromise and do this? I don't understand it. I think if people really looked at what we were dealing with and the impact and the implications that it has on our country and our economy, I think they may change their mind. First of all, amnesty is going to be the nail in the coffin for the American middle class. Wages have already gotten lower. Jobs are already more scarce with what we have right now. When you add that many brand new Americans to the rolls, the middle class is gone. You know what else is gone? Completely gone. When you add 12 million to 30 million brand new Democrats to the voting rolls of the United States of America, the GOP is completely and utterly destroyed, and it's done that way on purpose, by design, from the liberal agenda. This is exactly what they want. The GOP will never win another election. It's bad for the country.
Well, thank you, Chuck. Any viewers who would like to know more about the candidate can simply Google CD2 Chuck Wooten or check out his website at wooten2014.com.